Sylwia, welcome to Boutique on 57. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule. And
always.
I have to make a confession. The actual reason why I wanted to talk to you is because I am so enchanted by the amount of your energy and passion and enthusiasm and dedication to fitness and a healthy style life. You definitely took my fitness to another level, to another dimension, I could say. I had no idea it even existed. You got the best out of me, and I feel like I was just reborn. Where is this insane amount of energy coming from?
I think first is my passion, what I do. So it energizes me every day. So when I wake up, I really look forward to my day.
Love it.
I want to do it. Like, I never say, oh, I just don't feel like going to work.
That's how I feel.
So, well, and that's why I quit my job, because I felt this way every day when I was waking up. I thought, like, why am I doing that? Do I love it? I probably love the check at the end of the month, but I didn't love my job. Now I love my job. I don't get that check.
That's the best, so you don't feel like you're working.
Exactly, and I contribute to so many women's life. So it energizes me by getting energy from other people. So sometimes we all have our good and bad days, and we say, oh, it's just, I don't want to get up, I want to sleep a little bit longer. But then I come to this wonderful women and you, and I see you smiling and entering, and I'm like pumped. Like, I want to.
It's definitely contagious.
Get that energy from you and then project back to you and spin with my energy. The second thing is movement itself energizes you. So you increase your blood flow and heart rate, and it just feels so good. You might feel tired throughout the workout, but at the end, when you get the results you see, you are happy. And also just afterwards you have so much more energy because you wake up. It's like for me it's like a natural coffee. It's my maca. And the third thing, it's what I eat, and I eat very natural things. I don't eat any processed food and no processed sugars. And I think what you put inside your body, it really gives you the right energy.
Absolutely.
Because I don't start my day with a bagel and a coffee. I start my day with the right amount of juice
coconut.
And with coconut, especially, yes, the young coconut, the sexy young coconut. And I blend with the certain amount of fruits and vegetables that I know that will help me with pre-workout and post-workout recovery. I don't drink protein powders. I don't believe anything that was made in a lab. So we can find the source of protein like
in
from
plants.
hemp in plants. So why would I take something from the lab and put back in my body? It's just not natural.
Love your philosophy.
So I think these three elements are great. And then I think also I'm a woman with crazy thoughts every 2 minutes.
And your eyes are sparkling when you said
so
it.
So I'm like, yeah, that's my energy. And I really want to give my energy to others. Like, that's my mission in life, not to only whip women into great shape, but more so to give them that energy.
Just to let you know, before this interview, Sylwia was whipping us for 2 hours in the Tonique Fitness method in her gym, so we're very whipped. So, yeah. And I would like to ask you, you've been training with so many women by now. What is the most common mistake we all make?
Posture. It's the number one, and it's the most common mistake. Like, I focus every time at someone's posture. The chest goes down too much. We use our lower back too much instead of really engaging the glutes and your quads and hamstrings.
So I should stay in.
So
how's my posture?
But it's during the workout. It's not only during the way you walk. So, like, I think number one is keep your stomach in. Number two, shoulders up, and you really want to. You will feel taller and more open, and also towards people. People will take you as a more open person and very secure and confident.
That's actually a good point.
So instead of like lurching, and it's like sexy sometimes to go and do that, but it's more so throughout the workout. If I have to be very specific, I want women to really pay attention on their movement. So when they throw their arm, they just don't do that. Like that, you can, slap someone in the face. But I really want to like beautifully control. So my tip is always to say, I want you to draw like imaginary line. and that line is just in your eyes. So I can see it, you have to see it. And when you come, you draw, you stop, and imagine that there is a wall, and you are not a ghost, so you can't go through that wall, so you have to stop. And then you come back, and it's that line will really be will allow you significantly to and will contribute to the way you move and the way you connect with your body, because workout, well, no matter what you do, is really connection with your body.
Absolutely. I actually have noticed that when I come to your workouts, it's like I'm going to the trance. And actually the best happens to me in the movement. I get so many creative ideas and so many fantastic feelings that it's indescribable.
Yeah, that's how I get my moves. Like when you experience, sometimes you come to the class and then you say, okay, I know that you will do this move. But then you get something new, yes? And
absolutely.
I prove it like throughout the few classes. And because my brain works so like fast on a really, it's
absolutely.
like on steroids. And I'm like, oh my God, I just discovered this great move that I want to show. And I can't resist not to do it. So the next move that I will do will be with the little bit of tweak we'll have,
will change.
And next, yeah, will change. And I get my ideas as well of what I want to do and achieve. And you know, I try to not to think about things I have to do on my list, because there are so many, and then I can't focus on the group and on myself. I really try to just focus on what I want to do within
so you're
the
more
class.
Spontaneous.
Yes. I think life should be
you go with the flow.
Yeah.
Sylwia, you are such a beautiful person, inside out. You are so passionate, so dedicated, so successful to anything and everything you do in your life. Is that what makes you so powerful, that women look up to you for this ultimate fitness perfection? Your positive energy is so contagious that we all want to be surrounded by you.
That's wonderful. Wow. I know I have a dedicated woman forever who will come to my class, be on crutches or like wheelchair. Be like, yes,
well, hopefully not on crutches.
To the Tonique Fitness. No, I think it's the positive energy. I don't see women as my competition, and maybe that helps very much. I love women.
There's no competition, yeah, definitely.
But you know, I'm not insecure. Like, I am a very secure person and very confident. In my 20s, I probably was more competitive, and I realized that it's very unhealthy and it's producing a very bad energy. And I find women that we are such a beautiful creatures, and we should, instead of being enemies, we should really help to elevate ourselves
and support each other.
Exactly,
definitely.
and support each other on every level.
Because so everybody wins when we do that.
Exactly. So we gain best friends and great friends. We gain respect, and in the same time, I really want to help. Like I think the combination of me being genuine, I am sometimes too open and I say crazy things, and some people might say, oh wow, she's really wild. But then some people will say, you know, that's Sylwia, and they will just forgive me for being too open.
You are just yourself.
So,
basically.
and I think everyone should be, you know, not to feel that other people judge us.
Of course, I think that's what we're the most scared of.
Yeah, exactly. And like, when someone looks at you and they don't know you, they only judge you on the way you look, which you are a very beautiful woman, you are powerful in your look, but then inside, they don't know you and they draw a picture based on your look. But then when they meet you, some women might be very afraid of you, and some women will be like, I want to know her, I want to know why she's so beautiful.
Inside out.
And also like confident, because confidence comes, it's the most, I think, sexy and the most beautiful thing in woman.
Absolutely.
To be confident, and to be confident you have to be comfortable with yourself, and to be comfortable with yourself you need to start respecting your body. And I would start with movement, because movement, just like you said,
absolutely,
it gives you ideas, it
changes your state.
Yes, and you feel good. Like, why not, you know, if something makes you feel good, do it. I am very not judgmental about things that people do in life. If that works for you to be always happy and, you know, respectful to your environment and others, just do it.
Absolutely, that's a great point. Love it. And there are so many trainers out there, so many different exercising techniques. They all promising incredible results. How is Tonique unique, and what is Sylwia Wiesenberg's secret sauce? What would you say? How would you describe it?
So what makes me different from any other trainers and people who promise? I don't promise. So I really don't promise results. It's a hard work. I put every day a lot of hours into thinking about new moves. I put then 2 hours of teaching those moves to people who commit. So it's a commitment, dedication, it's a willpower that everyone has to build. And I help people to realize that they see the change. So they realize she didn't take me to the class, or she didn't sell me the video promising me, if you work out for 10 minutes, there is no such a thing in 10 minutes. I believe in lifelong change. So you can't just say, I'm doing that for 10, 15, 20 minutes a day and just for a month. Just like some people will eat for a month very healthy, and the rest 11 months
like
they
a
go
pig.
back, exactly, like a pig, and go to their old habits. Tonique is about a life change. It really takes you to a journey, because I don't only sell and advertise fitness. I really, I'm like a guinea pig on myself. I try a lot of moves, they work, they don't injure me, I put them out there. I eat certain food, I see how I feel, and my stomach is very sensitive, so I can just imagine what other people with even more sensitive
absolutely
health issues can react to certain foods. If they don't make me feel good, I don't talk about them. So certain things I really test on myself, and then I just take people under my wings and want to include them into becoming tonic woman and loving life, respecting yourself again. And it's becoming like, like I said, it's really combining fitness, fashion, and food, and it's becoming a whole
package.
Exactly, and that's what I want.
Because that's what's important. That's what we surround ourselves with every single day.
Exactly, and women especially, we are so vulnerable to all these free things. We always look for the next greatest diet. There is no greatest diet out there. There is everyday healthy eating.
Absolutely.
The next, excuse to do a workout that promises you that in 10, 15 minutes you will get the butt you want. I tell you, you need hours a week to really create that muscle. It's a muscle that we need to build, and it's the biggest muscle in our body too. And the third thing is fashion, and that has a lot to do with food and fitness, because you will always feel better wearing something if you feel great in your body. So,
of course.
And I
love the dress, by the way, that you have on. Absolutely love it. So looks beautiful on you.
Or some people thought it might be a scarf.
Whatever it is, it looks amazing. I love it.
So,
you did a great job putting it on.
When fashion is expression again of
our personality, how we feel, of course.
And like today, I feel sexy, and
you don't want to put all the schmatas on you to cover yourself.
No,
you want to show the body when you work out so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Sylwia, you are a mother of 2 adorable children.
Yes.
You are a health advocate, fitness expert, savvy businesswoman, amazing chef. Actually, I cannot wait to cook with you some delicious, nutritious meals.
I'm hungry now.
Me too.
I'm always hungry.
What would you say to women who are watching us today, who are just like you, coping with challenges of motherhood, career, getting into the shape and getting the best out of it without feeling guilty? What would you advise to them? How do you do it?
It's a workout in itself, because to really balance all of these things
it's a lot.
It's a lot. Like yesterday, I think I was doing counts how many hours I spent in the kitchen a day.
Oh my God!
It really scared me, because between breakfasts and lunches and then dinners and cleaning, and I marked my vegetable gloves because my hands are going to like trash because I'm killing so much vegetables and fruits.
Same here. So, we need magic tools.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, okay, I have no help. Like besides, I have a help with my child to take him and from one place to another, which is fantastic, and I love Renee. And without her, I don't think so whether I could do all of that. But it's still, I sacrifice a lot of sleep, and sleep is number one
Same
for
here.
me to really feel great and energized.
Absolutely.
And I need sleep, but I really
we all sleep deprived.
Yeah, I think, you know what, especially when you are a working mom and a woman who wants to succeed and contribute to society, you have to sacrifice something. And I have to sacrifice sleep because I cannot take 8 hours sleep, and I can't take naps during the day. I wish, you know, it's like
No time.
sometimes I close my eyes during the workout and like I'm breathing so deeply.
Oh, that's why it's so
Yes.
hard. Now I understand.
And I'm like, okay, that's my nap. You know, we are in all-in plank and we feel like we are going to die, and I'm actually sleeping. So that's why I miss
Now
that.
I know.
So, but you know, I think you have to be very well organized, and that organization comes again naturally. It's something that you will develop. And so many people say, oh, I can't get organized. It's like, I need this and that help. No, we can really get organized. It's just
I
very
believe that.
much being linear.
Prioritize whatever
And
is the most important for you. Prioritize.
Exactly.
And ask for help. A lot of people are so
Yeah.
afraid to ask for help, I guess.
I tell my husband I need my me time, and that's what I want your audience to understand, that number one in the day and the priority is you. Because if you feel shitty, I'm sorry for the word, but crappy, if you really don't feel great, like everything else is not right. You are not nice to your husband, you are not nice to your children, nothing.
You kick the dog.
Exactly. So and you feel bad, and you don't have energy for anything to do, and nothing makes sense. But if you give yourself that me time, which is what makes you feel good, and in my case it's movement, I tell my husband to look after the kids. I need half an hour or an hour, or for myself, I want to run, I want to squat, I want to do tonique, and he will do it. He understands because he knows how happy it makes me, and also I'm a different woman when comes back from a workout, and I'm like, yes.
Because
so
you're so
much
passionate
energy.
about it. A lot of people have to
So-
drag themselves to exercise. So
Yeah.
because you're so passionate, so that's why it pumps you up.
But it's good if people would start thinking that without movement they can't exist. You know,
Exactly.
it's like, I think it's the best understanding. Just like we need oxygen and we need water,
Absolutely.
I think your body thrives for movement. Like really, it does. If you sit at your desk for hours and you get up, you just notice how you have to
Yes, everything hurts.
adjust your bones and legs, and you're like, oh, and you are actually more exhausted, but you are in a seated position. And
That's
you are
right,
most
absolutely.
like more exhausted than you actually would go for run. So because run energizes you, it allows
Absolutely.
different hormones to be released in your body and helps your circulation, gets blood pumping through your whole
Absolutely.
body. So
Absolutely, and it changes your state. Last but not least, do you have any dreams you still would like to accomplish?
oh yes, oh my God, I think I'm the biggest dreamer. Like I will
I
not
love
fall
it.
asleep at night. I get so excited talking about that because I really do not want to fall asleep without dreaming. So, you know, I can dream about my husband touching me and having sex. Great.
Wow,
But it's not.
maybe
a
that's
dream,
for another
can happen.
episode.
But more so, I really, really dream about.
I meant career.
Yeah. No, I meant too. But I really, really have dreams I want to accomplish, and of course I want to have my proper show on TV, and it will happen. I know it will happen. This is one of
I
my
have no doubt.
priorities. I'm working on that. I've been mentioned in and featured in a lot of magazines, but I still have a dream to be on few covers, and I will be. But
We have to
this
do
is
vision
very
board.
Exactly, we will do. But this is very personal. What I really want to do is, and all these things will lead to one thing. I really want to write a book, which I started working on, and a cookbook, which I started working on.
I'll help you anytime you need an assistant in the kitchen.
Like I just love doing that. But all these things, they only are for my self-fulfillment. But I really want to live for a long time and develop more tonic workouts and help as many women as possible. And I think great dream that I just developed the last few weeks was to get a bus. And really, I wish my children were a little bit older, and I could go on that bus and go from state to state,
Oh,
and
that's
then
fantastic.
develop this internationally, and then go from city to city, and do big workouts to really like give injection of energy to people through movement and
Love
introduce
that.
movement. and help people in states that they don't have such a luxury like we have in New York City.
Absolutely.
You walk out on the street and you are surrounded by anything you want and every kind of method of workout. And you just want that. But there are states that women solely have to buy videos because the next gym is miles away, and if they are moms with a busy schedule, they can't afford to go to the gym and lose their time, because in the same time they have to pick up kids, take them to play, and that is why I really take such a care of women, how they think at home, and the language that I try to I don't try the language I put actually in videos. It's very strong and motivational. I don't speak, as you know, so much during the class. I motivate through movement and my gestures, and then more so coming to the person.
I actually prefer that
next to,
because it's not distracting. It's a really, I really prefer that.
Yeah, and I lose my counts, but that's great. And yeah, the dream
we didn't notice.
It's a dream every day. My life, I think it's my whole dream. Like when I was a little girl, I had a dream, and I'm just following it, and I allow things to happen and come, and I welcome bad or good things. Everything creates some kind of effect on me that later it pushes me, and I become stronger, and I dream even harder. And I think very important message to women and men as well, but women, to never stop dreaming. I love it. It keeps you young and keeps your mind young.
Absolutely.
And it gives you a drive to wake up every day and do something you love. And that dream, if you turn into reality, it's the most beautiful thing can happen. And I think my dream with Tonique happened so much. It's my baby, and I sometimes love more than anything else, and I'm so selfish, but it's a baby that helps like women out there. It's
so you need to nourish it.
Yeah, I know my kids will leave me. They will go to college, they will fall in love with other people, and I will lose them. But I will never lose myself, and I will never lose Tonique. It's like the baby that is stuck to me. So
that's a great point. Great point. So you have a lot on your plate. I wish you continuation of success, plenty of success. I have no doubt that we will be celebrating much more of it.
Oh, yes.
I actually always bring good luck to all my guests. And actually last year I did an interview with one of the shoe designer in Tel Aviv, in Israel, and I said to him, I'll see you in Hollywood. Yeah. And he said, yeah, right. Guess what? This year, he was in Hollywood on the red carpet right at the Oscars. So I said, yes, he did it.
Well, we will see each other.
In Hollywood? No. That's what should I wish you?
I don't care about
We'll see. We're open to any possibility, whatever the universe will bring.
We're seeing each other at Tonique class.
That's exactly.
The most important.
Friday, Monday, Wednesday, definitely. Yeah, thank you so much. And for all of you who would like to find out more information, how to get into shape, and inquire more about healthy style life, you can visit toniquefitness.com. You can become a member of this incredible community. Also, you can follow Sylwia's fitness journey, but foremost, you can exercise. Anytime you wish, you would like to burn those extra calories and get into the best shape of your life without any excuses with Sylwia Exercising DVD Series workouts. I promise you, this is a well-invested time, and your body will thank you for that. So thank you so much again for sharing all this information. Yes. I don't know how about you, but I am very ready to go to the kitchen to cook something delicious, nutritious. Unless you still want to hang out here and try a few outfits on, I would not stop you.
No, I need to try some outfits, and then we are going to cook.
Definitely, because we have to be stylish for our next kitchen episode.
Thank you.
So see you guys soon.
Okay. Thank you. Great.